Right, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Deadpool and Wolverine, the first reactions are online, so these are the sort of first reviews, I guess you could say. I count them as reviews, they are. You do learn about the film. You are getting a little bit of someone's criticism, their general thoughts, and they do sway public opinion. So they've just landed online. Obviously, it had its premiere yesterday, so the social media embargo was lifted as a result of that. So we're going to take a look at this. Please do hit subscribe if you're new here, guys. Please do turn the bell notifications on. And let's just generally dive into these social media reactions, or, as I like to say, the first reviews. So, here we have it. We'll take a look over on X, Twitter as well. But basically, interestingly enough, people are like, yep, Blake Lively. They reckon she's Ladypool. It's not confirmed, by the way. This is just something she did at the premiere. And so here's just, again, a bit of a background. Here's some of the images from the premiere. Here's how she's sort of leaning in, I guess, the Lady Deadpool. But we'll scroll down anyway and take a look specifically. I mean, they all look great. Like, it looks like a fun premiere, I think. You know? Like, this is the sort of hype around Deadpool and Wolverine is something which the Marvel Universe has missed. There hasn't been any hype for any Marvel movie for a really long time. Really long time. This at least had it. So, yeah, we'll scroll all the way down. And, yeah, we'll get to some of these reactions. So, here we have it. Josh Wilding said, Deadpool and Wolverine is one of the best superhero films ever. I have heard this. Like, just as an FYI, I'm not saying I believe any of this stuff, right? Because we heard this for the Flash. Do you remember? We heard this for the Flash, okay? But we'll just see. Just take it all with a grain of salt. Deadpool and Wolverine is one of the best superhero films ever. Jaw-droppingly awesome from start to finish. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Sean Levy, and Marvel Studios have delivered a masterpiece. This is Avengers Endgame and Spider-Man No Way Home great. It's also the best Deadpool movie. That's not that difficult, because the second one was not that good. People forget that. You watch the first one, then watch the second one. The second one's not actually that good at all. It's also the best Deadpool movie. If you thought Jackman was good in Logan, oh boy, just wait until you see what he does here. Reynolds was born for this role. And yeah, he was. Ryan Reynolds was absolutely born for this role. Like, of course he was. Interested about Hugh Jackman, though. We'll see. I really like Logan, so we'll see. Deadpool and Wolverine lived up way beyond the hype. Its seamless jumps from a nostalgia cameo-fueled ride to a genuine, sweet and emotional tribute to the Fox-era Marvel movies. It's insane how much was hidden. Funniest MCU movie to date. Sean Levy's action also kicks ass. I love how the surprise characters in Deadpool and Wolverine are vital to the storyline. This is from Eric Davies. They aren't just throwaway sight gags, they have things to do. Fight to fight. For example, Daphne Keane is a proper badass and one of my favourite parts of the film. And there's so much more. That's cool. That's cool. I always thought she would make a good, like, X-23. Now we've seen her keep acting anyway. Not saying they should do X-23, but if they were to, she's a good get. This is from Wendy Lee. It says, Deadpool and Wolverine gave everything I wanted and more. The story is great, fantastic dialogue and stellar action. It went so far beyond my expectations. Even with all the action, the movie found those emotional moments and let those breathe. This was perfection. Perfection is bloody high praise. And again, it may be. It may genuinely be. Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out soon, won't we? This weekend. Is it this weekend? I think it's this weekend. Anyway, I'm like, is it this weekend? I'm pretty certain it is. But we'll find out, and we'll sort of see how it goes, and yeah, we'll sort of judge it. I just think take it with a pinch of salt. Just don't temper your expectations. Don't think it's all complete crap, though, but just temper the expectations. Deadpool and Wolverine is a beautiful, sexy beast. Funny as shit and hot. I feel like Wade Wilson would rather I say it is effable. So it is also that. I love my sassy man with my whole heart, but nothing beats seeing him aggressively hitting on Logan. That's alright then, interesting. Jonathan Sims says, Deadpool and Wolverine is one of Marvel's craziest movies. It teams Reynolds and Jackman with wonderful, bloody, insanely entertaining results. Avoid the spoilers, some mind-melting cameos and hilarious fan service, phenomenal action sequences with genuine self-aware humour. Cool. Just watched Deadpool and Wolverine, and it was Marvel's effing love letter to comics and the characters in it from start to finish. Had an absolute blast. Trust me, go in blind, don't spoil yourself. The trailer gave us nothing. Perry Nemiroff. Again, I don't want to be negative, and I'm not being negative. Definitely just temper your expectations. We heard all of this about The Flash. Deadpool and Wolverine is a wonderfully irreverent and super bloody buddy road trip movie, and I loved every ounce of it. I've enjoyed a number of recent MCU entries. I mean, that's a red flag because they've been shit, so alright. But there's still no denying that this is bound to be a winning jolt for the franchise. This one says, at some point during Deadpool and Wolverine, I whispered, how in the effing name of Marvel Jesus does this movie exist? No matter what you were expecting, it's beyond that. Ryan Reynolds is a lunatic. I'm in awe of this gonzo movie. The MCU event movie is back. Well, alright. Anyway, we'll go over to so Chris Gore, someone whose opinion a lot of people tends to gravitate towards. So he obviously saw this as well. Says exactly what the Marvel Universe needs. A buddy comedy with heart that doesn't take itself seriously. A roast of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, taking shots at Fox, Phase 4, and the careers of its co-stars. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Huge crowd pleaser, and the best cameos are co-stars. Could be the biggest movie of the year, but much more needs to happen to save Marvel. The violence is very R-rated and relentless. Effing fun. Well, there you go. So that's something which a lot of people tend to agree with. So we got that at the very least. And we'll just take a look, through all of this as well, just to see if there's any more. It sounds relatively positive, to be honest. So who knows? We'll see. Andrew Garfield was at the premiere. Nothing. Just Deadpool giving us some crazy hits. All right. What is that? What on earth? Some people post some weird stuff on Twitter. They really do. I mean, it seems really positive. Like, really, really positive. Here's one. Congrats to all the amazing minds that came together to make Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm proud to say I know a lot of people on that stage. And I also know Lady Deadpool. Alright, okay. There's Dogpool. That's quite sweet, to be fair. Brilliant. Yeah, I don't know if there's much else, to be fair. I don't think this is. I mean, maybe it's confirming it. Who knows? Maybe. Again, yeah, maybe this does confirm it then. Who knows? Well, there you go. It seems it's positive. The responses are very, very positive. Doesn't seem to be any more. You were the X-Men. There you go. What? Oh, here's another one. Deadpool and Wolverine is deliciously self-deprecating, ruthlessly violent, absolutely hilarious buddy road trip action comedy with a sick soundtrack. Expectedly goes overboard with its cameos. This is the MCU multiverse film we've been waiting for. Hopefully it puts an end to the multiverse, because I don't think anyone really wants the multiverse to continue. Here's another one. Deadpool and Wolverine is blood-soaked, foul-mouthed, and enjoyable from start to finish. Plus, there are a few moments I wasn't expecting. Wade Wilson may not be Marvel Jesus, but this movie is a minor miracle. And yes, it was awesome to see Jackman in blue and yellow. So yeah, it is overwhelmingly positive. People are saying it's the best film for a long time. I will say this. Don't expect it to continue just because this is, an isolated film. It's R-rated. It's been allowed to have gore and action and cuss words and all this kind of stuff. When you get back to the normal Marvel stuff, I mean, it's going to be different, isn't it? Obviously. So we'll see. What do you guys think? You excited or not? Let me know down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.